End of cycle, Set 3, Term 3. Item 1. In Mumpigi District, farmer Namusoke grew passion fruits along a fence. During a long dry spell, her vines began to wilt and shed leaves. Few flowers opened, and bees were rarely seen around the plants. Later, she applied mulch and started watering the garden every evening. The vines produced new green leaves, many flowers, and later, large, juicy fruits. Task, Part A. Describe how the dry spell affected the growth and reproduction of the passion fruit plants. Part B. Explain how Namusoke's actions helped the plants recover and produce fruits. How the dry spell affected the growth and reproduction of the passion fruit plants. Lack of water reduced cell turgidity. During the dry spell, there was little water in the soil, so plant cells lost turgor pressure, causing the vines to wilt and leaves to droop. With less water, stomata closed to reduce water loss, limiting carbon dioxide entry. This reduced photosynthesis, so the plants made less food for growth. Leaf shedding. The plants shed leaves to reduce water loss through transpiration, but this also reduced the leaf surface area for photosynthesis. Poor flowering. Water stress slowed down growth and reduced the formation of flowers, and some buds dried up before opening. Because of the dryness, few flowers opened, and bees were rarely seen around, leading to poor pollination and fewer fruits. How Namusoke's actions helped the plants recover and produce fruits. Watering restored soil moisture. Regular watering replaced lost water, allowing roots to absorb enough water for cell activities and turgidity recovery. Mulching conserved water. The mulch reduced evaporation, kept the soil cool and moist, and added organic matter as it decomposed. With enough water, stomata reopened, and the new green leaves could carry out more photosynthesis, producing food for growth and fruit formation. Adequate water supported flowering, and more open flowers attracted bees for pollination, resulting in fertilization and fruit formation. The improved water supply allowed proper transport of minerals and sugars, leading to the development of big, healthy, juicy fruits. Item 2. Amina, a 6-year-old girl from Busoga, was weaned early and now eats mostly posho and black tea. Her stomach is swollen, her arms are thin, her hair is brownish, and she often complains of tiredness. Her school teacher also noticed that she catches colds easily and misses school frequently. When a visiting nurse gave the children fruits and eggs at school, Amina looked livelier and played with her friends again.
Task, Part A. Explain the causes of Amina's health condition as observed by her mother and teacher. Part B. Using the information provided, suggest how Amina's health can be improved. Causes of Amina's health condition as observed by her mother and teacher. Amina mainly eats posho and black tea, which provide mainly carbohydrates but very little protein, vitamins, and minerals. Lack of protein caused poor growth and repair of body tissues, leading to thin arms, swollen stomach, and brown, weak hair. The swollen stomach is due to fluid buildup, edema, caused by low protein levels in the blood. Lack of protective foods such as vitamins and minerals weakened her immune system, so she catches colds easily and falls sick often. Because of poor nutrition, less energy is produced, making her feel weak and tired most of the time. Frequent illness and fatigue lead to poor learning performance and missing school frequently. How Amina's health can be improved. Provide a balanced diet. Her meals should include bodybuilding foods, beans, eggs, milk, fish, meat, energy foods, posho, rice, potatoes, and protective foods, vegetables and fruits. Include proteins daily, beans, groundnuts, milk, or eggs regularly to rebuild body tissues and prevent further swelling. Add vitamins and minerals. Fruits like oranges, mangoes, and pawpaws, and vegetables like dodo and sukuma wiki will strengthen her immune system. Encourage frequent meals. Eat small, regular meals to ensure steady nutrient supply for growth and energy. Provide clean drinking water. This helps in digestion, circulation, and removal of waste. Health education for the mother. Teach mother the importance of balanced feeding, especially after weaning. Item 3. Missy Aiken started a flower farm near Lake Kyoga to supply hotels in Kampala. She planted many colorful flowering plants and used plenty of fertilizers and pesticides. During heavy rains, the runoff carried the chemicals into the nearby lake. Later, dead fish floated near the lakeshore, and the water became greenish. The flowers also started producing fewer seeds. Task Part A. Explain the effects of Miss Atkins' farming practices on both the lake and her flower farm. Part B. Describe environmentally friendly farming methods that could help her protect the lake and still grow healthy flowers. Effects of Miss Atkins' farming practices on both the lake and her flower farm. Fertilizers washed into the lake. During heavy rains, runoff carried fertilizers from the farm into Lake Kyoga, increasing the amount of nutrients such as nitrates and phosphates in the water. Rapid growth of algae. The excess nutrients caused overgrowth of algae, turning the lake water greenish and blocking sunlight from reaching deep water. Death of aquatic organisms. When algae died and decayed, oxygen in the water was used up by decomposers, leading to oxygen shortage. Fish and other aquatic animals suffocated and died, causing dead fish to float near the shore. Pollution by pesticides. The pesticides washed into the lake poisoned aquatic life, further reducing fish populations and disturbing the natural balance of the ecosystem. Reduced seed production in flowers. Excessive use of pesticides also killed pollinators like bees and butterflies, reducing pollination and leading to fewer seeds in the flowers. Soil damage on the farm. Continuous use of chemical fertilizers reduced soil microorganisms, lowering soil fertility and affecting long-term plant health. Environmentally friendly farming methods to protect the lake and grow healthy flowers. Use organic manure. Replace chemical fertilizers with compost, animal manure, or green manure, which release nutrients slowly and do not pollute water. Apply integrated pest management. Control pests using natural predators, like ladybirds. Crop rotation or mild organic sprays instead of heavy pesticide use. Create buffer zones. Plant grass strips or trees between the farm and the lake to filter and trap runoff before it reaches the water. Avoid overuse of chemicals. Apply fertilizers and pesticides in small correct amounts only when necessary and before light rains to prevent washing away. Practice mulching. Use mulch to conserve soil moisture, reduce erosion, and add organic matter when it decomposes. Encourage pollinators. Grow pollinator-friendly plants and avoid spraying during flowering periods to protect bees and butterflies. Item 4. Residents of Kiamuhunga village grow beans, bananas, and maize on a slope that was once covered with grass and shrubs. During the dry season, they burn crop residues to prepare land for planting. In the rainy season, the water flows down the slope quickly, leaving behind stony soil and washing away the remains of manure. Over time, their harvests have greatly reduced even when they add fertilizers every season. Task Part A. Explain how the residents' farming methods have affected soil fertility and crop yields. Part B. As an agricultural extension worker, describe what the farmers can do to restore and maintain the productivity of their soil. How the residents' farming methods have affected soil fertility and crop yields. Burning crop residues destroyed organic matter. When farmers burn crop remains, they destroy humus and soil organisms that help in decomposition and nutrient recycling. Loss of soil cover. Removing grass and shrubs left the slope bare, exposing the soil directly to sun, wind, and rain, which increased erosion. Soil erosion on the slope. During rains, runoff water moved quickly down the slope, carrying away topsoil rich in nutrients and humus, leaving behind stony and infertile soil. Loss of manure and fertilizers. The washing away of soil also removed manure and fertilizers, reducing the amount of nutrients available to crops. Reduce soil water retention. With little organic matter, the soil cannot hold water, causing dryness during drought and poor root growth. Decline in crop yields. Continuous loss of topsoil and nutrients has made the land less fertile, so crops like beans, bananas, and maize produce fewer yields even when fertilizers are added. What farmers can do to restore and maintain soil productivity. Stop burning crop residues. Instead of burning, farmers should leave or bury plant remains in the soil to form humus and add nutrients. Practice contour farming. Plant crops along the contours of the slope to slow down runoff and reduce soil erosion. Construct terraces. Building terraces helps to hold water and soil on the slope, allowing more time for water to soak in. Mulching. Cover the soil with dry grass or leaves to reduce evaporation, prevent erosion, and add organic matter as mulch decomposes. Plant cover crops and grasses. Grow cover plants like legumes or grasses between seasons to hold soil together and fix nitrogen into the soil. Use compost and animal manure. Add organic manure regularly to improve soil structure, fertility, and water holding capacity.